the moment we've all been waiting for. On this day, Wednesday, October 28th at 3:27 p.m., I officially quit my job after 3 years. Just a quick rundown, I got the job in Indiana. I hated it there, but not as bad as I hate it here. I moved to California. I transferred because extra income was nice, because California is really expensive to live in. I don't want to go too much in depth with it. You just have to watch my vlogs to really understand what's been going on and what's been happening and why I'm doing this so soon. And yeah. Also, if you see this on my lip right here, just know that I busted it because I bit down too soon. And don't be like, what is that? So yeah, I don't know what to expect. I don't know how I'm gonna react. I don't know how they're gonna react. I don't know how I'm gonna film it. I don't know how I'm gonna do anything, but we'll see how the conversation goes. Damn it, I really want to use my discount a little bit more, but you know what? I don't care about that. Let's go. I do, however, have some sick pay, so I'm gonna go in here, clock in, well, use up all my sick pay, and then do this. That way I at least get compensated for this, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I put in my sick pay right here. Here's the week I was supposed to work. Here's today, I was off today. I was supposed to work tomorrow. And gaming, who cares? But antivirus is gonna be in the computer department. I guess I'm still working right now. Let me get out of this department. I should take one of these and just leave, but the manager is here, but she's talking to some corporate people. Even better, I get to quit in front of corporate. Let's do it. I just want to know why, like, my hours were cut the last 2 weeks.
Well, you want to sit down? Want to close the door, or gotta change some of the dynamic of things. Labor wasn't great anyway, so my solution at that point was to, until I fill my sales manager, and the sales manager is then responsible for my salespeople, just to kind of keep you out for a couple weeks, which is what I did, you know. I just,
I found it very disrespectful, for one, because I have rent to pay, bills to pay, living out with myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the majority of the employees in there, which they live with someone or they don't pay as much as me. One, I have things to do, things to pay. I'm not scheduled. When I'm the second best, I'm not gonna say second best employee, but at that point in time, the second highest rev employee back here in the department.
If that's your case and if that's your scenario, then I would expect the urgency and the performance and the, you know, just getting to customers and working while you're here.
But I am working while I was here.
But it's not just rev.
That's what your employers are here to do, is revenue. That's what we're here to do. We're here to sell.
That's not the only thing though. So I get that.
The main objective of a person working as a retail sales associate is to sell. He or she may work in any industry, from selling shoes to cars or even electronics. This individual needs to have ample knowledge of the company's products, be sales-oriented, and customer-focused, which I was.
You put yourself in a position of a leader.
Correct.
Okay. So
if I was a leader, even though it wouldn't have happened if I would have been scheduled, or at least been communicated to. You could have at least told me, say, look, you know what I'm saying, there's things that are leading up to this right now, then my decision to do this, I really feel like it's best if I don't schedule you for the next couple weeks or something like that, to give me a heads up.
And you know what, you're right, and absolutely. And if that was, like, to be honest, calling you and telling you, hey, like, I just don't think that I can schedule you right now because this and that.
But there was at least one manager in this building you could have relayed that message to, in which they could have also relayed that message to me. Unfair for one, because one, Alexa told me, hey, you're going to work 5 days this week, at least 20 hours. And I'm like, okay, cool. What days can they be the same shifts that I've been working? And the next thing I know, I'm like, I'm not on the schedule next week. What's going on? And she's like, she didn't schedule you? And then she wants to laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's disrespectful. So I'm not going to come back in there. If you guys text me, I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to do it like that, because at that point in time, it's just disrespectful. Even though Megan left and there's other things, switches, transitions, holiday season coming in, seasonal workers, all that stuff, I still feel like you should have relayed that message somehow, some way to me.
Okay. I need to know what you want to do. Are you, like, do you want to be here?
No.
Do you, okay, so.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, so that's that's what I need to know. You know,
and the message was clear. I basically quit 2 weeks ago when I found out I wasn't scheduled, and I found out other employees are basically telling on someone that's doing his job and hitting his numbers when they should be doing the same thing instead of worrying about what I'm doing.
Yeah, but
when I'm being observed, when you guys are seeing me on my phone, that's a different story, because you're the manager, you know what I'm saying? But when it's other associates telling on other associate who's hitting his numbers when they're not, it's just disrespectful, and it's just, why worry about me when you should be doing the same exact thing?
I don't know anything about that.
She then goes on about how it's a high performance store. Now keep in mind, since I've worked here, I've been the highest performing associate in the entire store. Except this past month, I was second. Strange, right?
Here, helping with numbers, not being scheduled, and then being asked to come into work on a one-day notice.
You were asked.
Two-way street here. She should respect me as well.
Absolutely.
So for her to get mad that I don't want to come in and say, you know what, it's all good. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. Then not respond to my text, and then all that stuff is just, why? Well, coming in and knowing on my YouTube and want to take pictures on that stuff, it just wasn't me. It's just not me. And I felt like me being, I'm gonna say it again, disrespected, you know what I'm saying, and not being scheduled, and not just being, not even communicated. So I wouldn't have even worried about it. We wouldn't have this conversation right now if I was at least told, hey, look, transitions, things happen, seasonal, we're gonna bring some more people in, hours are gonna change, you may not be scheduled. If you are, great. If not, I'm sorry. Yeah. Even if it was that, you know what I'm saying, I would have felt so much better, and I would have been like, you know what, it's all good. But because I wasn't relayed the message of anything or communicated to at all, like I said, disrespect, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I can't do it anymore.
Okay.
I don't want to work here anymore. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
Okay.
I just don't want to work here anymore.
A form so that you fill out and that you sign, unless you're just gonna give me a verbal.
What is that, like a 2-week note? Is that a 2-week?
You don't have to give it 2 weeks.
I don't want a 2 weeks. I don't want to work here anymore. Okay. I just don't.
We'll take that as just a verbal separation, and then I'll process it that way.
All right. Let's go. Despite what was said, when it comes down to insulting my character and disrespecting me in a building like this, when I bring in revenue, when I'm selling a lot of money, more than almost any associate in here, it doesn't fly too well with me. So that's it. 2 years, I'm out, and I'm done. I don't know what happened. I don't know how the camera looked. I kept looking down, but I felt like it was really bright because of the light, and I just set the camera down. I didn't want to have it in my lap because I'm tall and she could have seen it. But yeah, it's official. I'm not working here anymore, and I couldn't be happier, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it felt kind of good though, because afterwards I talked to a few associates back here and they're like, yo, it's really not worth it. And I felt like I quit for the entire building basically. So man, but yeah, it's just not worth it for me, you know, working for the man. I want to be the man. So YouTube full-time. Let's get it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and share it. Me doing this right now is a huge risk that I'm taking with me and my YouTuber going full-time, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take. Make sure you guys read the description box because my email's down there, my social media, my vlog channel's down there, so you can get more behind the scenes of this and how it went down, and just check it out. I love you guys. I'm only here to save your Monday, and let's just let's move forward and let's kill it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing holding me back now. No excuses. It's grind time, and you gotta grind too. I love you guys.